Hello Beta Group, my name is Colin Hale-Brown, and I am one of the project leads for the SmartRock, and I'd like to introduce you to the SmartRock version 3. Let's go over what's changed from the last SmartRock on the hardware side, and then we'll cover what's coming up on the software side. First, the size of the SmartRock has changed. The 2.5-inch tube is staying. However, as you may have noticed from the picture, the total length of the SmartRock has shrunk to 6 3/8 inches. With one of the union fittings being switched out for an end cap. If we open it up, we can see what's changed on the inside. We're going to move from front to back. The acrylic faceplate has been updated. We're now using the Osmopod sensor module, which includes the MS5803 for pressure and temperature, and EC probes built in for measuring salinity. The Osmopod module is recessed into the acrylic to protect the sensor and probes from damage. The turbidity sensor itself is the same. However, we have added a 3D printed cover to it that blocks light from entering the sensor and interfering with its readings. Now let's move on to the electronics assembly. The electronics have seen an upgrade, with the new EC breakout board replacing the Hydro board. All of the connections on the SmartRock now use JST connectors for an easy plug-and-play experience. We are also adding indicator LEDs to the breakout board for calibration and testing. The battery has been switched out for a circular cell with comparable battery life. Finally, let's move on to the main housing. This section of the pipe is now only 4 1/8 inches in length. The rail now features a curved bottom for better adhesion and a retaining clip for a 3/8 inch metal rod for ballast. Here's the assembly for the SmartRock. We're going to put the housing together and start by sliding the electronics in. The acrylic faceplate goes on top next, and finally, the cap for the union fitting is screwed into place, leaving us with an assembled unit that weighs just under 1 kilogram. On the software side, we're going to be updating how the 2 operation modes on the SmartRock work. The switch will now decide which config file to read from, A or B, on the SmartRock's SD card. This means that future SmartRocks will come pre-programmed, and to configure your unit, you will modify the config on the SD card. Thank you for your time. If you have any questions or would like to contact me for more details, feel free to email me.